Jeff Fry, and I'm here with a film called Krieg. It's a film that I actually wore many hats on. I was basically the writer, producer, director, and the DP on the film. I also spent a lot of time on the camera. And the only reason I actually did that was because it was it's kind of a vision film.
Ich war Hauptsturmführer Winter zugeordnet. Ihm wurde das Ritterkreuz des Eisernen Kreuzes verliehen für seine Heldentaten. Nur um dann kurze Zeit später degradiert zu werden, weil er Verhöre der Partisanen behindert hatte.
Wissen Sie, Winter, auf eine gewisse Art und Weise bewundere ich Ihr Mitgefühl für diese armen Menschen. Es ist fast rührend. Solange wir uns verstehen, wie hier die Befehle gibt.
I worked really hard to get as many talented people as I could onto the film. The film is basically about serving others. I believe that is probably the greatest role that we can play as human beings on Earth, is to serve one another. I think that's really why we're here. And we also need to take a look at, I think, tolerance. The film Krieg is about a Waffen-SS officer, and it follows his journey. He's suffering remorse from inaction in the face of murder, and it kind of compels him to risk his entire life, his career, everything to protect a wounded enemy airman. And the airman, of course, is an American, and we're following it from a German perspective. So it makes it a very unusual scenario. This film was wrought with challenges. It was just one after another. And some of them, I just kind of give you an idea. Without having an airplane, the film wouldn't have worked. And so the very first thing I was doing was looking for a B-24. That was this plane of choice, if you will. And we had a lot of difficulty because there's only like 3 of them that are out there in private hands. And I actually had one of them signed up to do the film, but 2 years in a row, we got about 3 weeks from filming, and they backed out. So for the first couple of years, we were didn't go anywhere with it. And I finally changed it to a B-17 because there's like 35 of them in private hands, and we were lucky enough to find one. Happened to be in Palm Springs, which is in the desert in California, if anybody knows where that is. What you see in the film is a plane that is up in the mountains and is buried in snow. But in reality, the plane is sitting on a ramp in Palm Springs in the middle of summer in 117-degree heat. And the guys are wearing like 5 layers of clothing. You know, their uniforms, they've got basically their underwear and the heated flight suits, which weren't heated while we were filming, but and then the jackets and the pants and the vests and everything else, and they're standing out there just dripping. And I mean, the clothing, we probably went through a swimming pool worth of water while we were out there just drinking it. And the uniforms, when I got them back from shooting for the 4 days that we were there, they weighed about 3 times as their normal weight, just in, you know, saturated sweat. They were just soaked, and it was a big cleaning bill. But it was just one of those things. But it doesn't look like it in the film. Well, I'm here at the BELIFF London International Film Festival. It's quite remarkable to be part of this festival, specifically because of what it's about, the idea of be epic. That's what we were trying to achieve with the film. We took a small story of 2 men walking in the woods, and we peppered it to make it into an epic, if you will, an epic motion picture. And to have that recognized specifically by this festival is like a dream come true.